Bro, I don't even know how to start this. I went to Six Flags with some friends, just trying to chill, hit some rides, maybe even get a little tan, and I ended up losing $13,000. Real money, my money, gone. And the worst part is, I didn't even realize what happened until hours later. I wasn't robbed, nobody ran up on me, it just disappeared right under me. This was one of the worst days of my life, but I'm telling it to y'all, so don't ever let it happen to you. I'm trying something new with these story times, so if y'all enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below that you enjoyed so I know to make more. Alright, this story starts 2 summers ago in 2023. I was in Los Angeles visiting my friends, my homies. I did so much shit, I can make countless videos on that. But today, my boys was like, yo, let's go to fucking Six Flags, let's go to Hurricane Harbor, let's go to Magic Mountain. And he told me that he had so many friends with passes that we could pretty much get in for free. Like, he had friends with diamond passes, he had friends with gold passes, he had friends with silver passes. Like, he was locked in type shit. Alright, so the day had come, we wanted to go to Hurricane Harbor Six Flags. So we got in the car around 11:30. We picked up a couple kids on the way. There was about 5 or 6, including me. And it took us around 45 minutes to an hour to get there. So we got there, and when we got there, it was so packed, like already. So we had to pull all the way to the back of the lot to park, which was such a pain in the ass to walk all the way to the entrance. Anyway, we got there, we put on sunscreen, got ready, and started our journey into the park. Which by this point, I was very confident that I was going to be able to get in for free because I had a diamond pass in my phone through the Six Flags app that I was going to hopefully be able to use to get inside. Which low-key, I got way too confident, and when we got inside, I let one of my friends use my diamond pass because his pass like was kind of sketchy and wasn't working. So I was like, yeah, bro, you can use mine, and then, you know, I'll use the same one to get inside. Which, quick PSA, do not fucking do that. Like, do not give the pass to your friend. Like, he went in first type shit. I walked in, and I was ready. I was like, scan my pass, you know the vibes. And he said, for some reason it's saying you're already in the park. And I was like, yeah, I went to get my wallet super fast and I'm coming back in. And he said, I can't let you in. I can only be scanned one time. You can't re-enter the park. And I was like, what? Like, what are you saying? And he said, yeah, you can't re-enter the park. So my ass is stranded outside the gate while all my friends are inside, like trying to go on the water slides. Dude, and my dumb ass did a combination of waiting in the ticket line, calling my friend trying to get a new pass, and ultimately paid $80 to $100 for a new pass. And eventually when I walked over to the guy again and was like, bro, I finally bought a pass, let me inside this goddamn park, he looked down and he said, bro, you bought the wrong pass. And by this point I was tweaking out. So like, I was like, dude, can you please call your manager? I just spent $100. I'm just trying to get in the park today. All my friends are inside. Like, bro, stop bugging out. So ultimately what happened was Hurricane Harbor and Magic Mountain are 2 different parks. What I bought a pass to, I bought a pass to Magic Mountain, which did not work for Hurricane Harbor, which I was trying to go into. So that's what the $100 charge was. So let's actually add that to the tally of how much I got scammed for. So, you know, let's add $100. And the manager eventually comes over and I explain my situation. And he pretty much just lets me slide. He lets me go in the park. He's very understandable, which I do appreciate, but I don't appreciate spending $100. Anyway, go inside, meet up with my boys, and we finally make it to the lockers. I don't know why they didn't get a goddamn locker the hour and a half I was waiting outside, but they didn't. I don't know. Anyway, we finally get to the lockers and we secure all of our stuff, which we had to pay for. I think the lockers, I swear to God, I think a small locker was like $25 fucking dollars, dude. And you know what? I'm actually gonna add that to the tally because that feels to me like another scam, bro. So we're at $125 right now, and we haven't even gotten to the big part. All right, so by this point, we are in the park and all of our stuff is secured, so we can finally start having a good time. And I'm not gonna lie to you, we did have a good time. Like, the lines were long as shit, don't get me wrong. But when you had that 15 seconds of dopamine, that shit was fucking lit. All right, I don't want to get too derailed here. So Hurricane Harbor, I think closed around 5:30. That might be wrong, but I want to say 5:30. And pretty much everyone at Hurricane Harbor went over to Magic Mountain after it closed because they had season passes, most of them, and just like could go between parks. But we were gonna be smart and beat the crowd and go at 4:30 to Magic Mountain. All right, so it's 4:30 and we are inside Magic Mountain. My friends are low-key finessers and figured out a way to have one flash pass for 6 different people. Pretty much you would get a QR code, one person would go and scan it, then the next person on their phone would get a QR code and scan that as well, and they would just run one person's account for 6 different people. We did this for a while and went on like a bunch of different rides, but eventually it got patched and I think his account got banned. Yo, if that was your account, my fault. After this, we decided to go to the food court, and this is where I noticed something weird. I didn't have service on my phone, which was weird because I was using service the entire day, especially to call my friend and try to get a pass hours earlier. But like, I didn't really think anything could be out of the blue or really crazy, so I was just like, maybe there's no service here. I'm just gonna wait till we get back to the city and then I'll restart my phone and I'll get service back. By this point, it was like 8:30, I want to say, and we were pretty tired and we wanted to dip. So we walked back and we walked through the entrance where I literally knew I had used service. So I looked at my phone and I saw I had 0 service and I'm like, bro, this is still bad. Like, I'm bugging out now. So I'm in the car, we're on the way back, and I'm restarting my phone because maybe it's just like bugging out. Maybe I gotta restart my phone. And when I turn on my phone, I get no SIM active or like some message like that, like no SIM inside or like something like that. And dude, I just got this gut feeling and I knew something bad had fucking happened. So anyway, we get back to the city. We are driving through the fucking city. Like, I know I should have service. 0 fucking service. And by this point, like, I'm literally like, what is going on? I cannot call nobody. My friends are low-key like laughing. They think, yo, you're chilling, bro, like it's fine, you're good, just get back to the crib, figure out what's going on. So that's exactly what happened, bro. We got back to the crib, I got to Wi-Fi, and pretty much, bro, I opened Gmail first and Gmail was not logged in, which is pretty weird because it usually always is. So when I tried to log in and it said incorrect password, I knew that shit had been changed. Then I opened Cash App, which I also couldn't open because there was a 2FA, which I didn't have a phone number to access. And don't ask me why. I know it was stupid, I know it was dumb, but I had pretty much a sum of $13,000 inside that account. I think there was like 5,000 worth of stocks, and I think the rest was all in cash. And pretty much when I got access to my phone number and got into Cash App, dude, it was big fucking zeros, my boy. My stocks were at 0, my balance was at 0, 0, 0, everything was at 0. And you could see the history. They just sold all the stocks and just did one big wire. So pretty much sometime during my Six Flags adventure, I got SIM swapped, which pretty much means someone got access to my phone number, which I don't know how this fucking happened. Like, to this day, I still have no fucking idea. And by this point, I was trying to contact Cash App because I was like, dude, please just give me my goddamn money back. But I don't know why they thought I was trying to scam them. And bro, they wouldn't give me goddamn shit. So that means $13,125 down the fucking drain. Literally, just to go to Hurricane Harbor, just to go to Magic Mountain. I do not recommend, bro. During this trip, I also lost my GoPro, which was my main camera at the time. Bro, it was just a bad good trip all around. I had a fucking amazing time seeing my boys. I miss them so fucking much. If you're watching this, I miss you boys, and I'll be back soon. But yeah, dude, that is how I lost $13,000 at Magic Mountain, bro. Like, it's a real thing. It really fucking happened. It was fucking terrible. And if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a fat like, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to comment below, yo Boothie, RIP your $13,000, because to this day I still haven't caught the guy. I have no fucking idea how it happened, when it happened. I don't know the exact times. Bro, it's really fried, I can't lie. But don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.